Hey everyone, 大家好.
Before we start this video, we want you to do something. We want you to comment below on your thought of Chinese men dating foreign girls versus Chinese girls dating foreign men. Okay? We want you to comment what's your thought on this topic, and hopefully by the end of this video, we can bring you a new perspective on this subject.
New perspective.
If a girl is only saying, oh, I only want to date someone who is not Chinese, if a Chinese girl is saying, I don't want to date anyone who's Chinese, then that's not the girl for you, man. I mean,
just let her go. I think we can let her go.
I think she's got her own problems that she needs to wrestle. You know? Like, I'm not ever like, oh, I only date American girls. Or in fact, before you, I mean, most of the girls I dated were Chinese.
Yeah, like I see a lot of his ex-girlfriend. I think, really, I was like the only white girl. We're putting this in! It goes to show ya!
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, like, I don't think anyone should have some sort of nationality preference when it comes to dating. Although some people have that preference, and just, I don't personally like those people.
No.
Right. I think there's also people who have fetishized one specific race so much that they're literally...
They'll take anyone.
They're agnostic.
Yeah.
Towards that entire race.
They're agnostic. That's accurate. I like that.
That was a pretty smart word.
That was pretty SAT word, everyone.
Yeah. So, and also another thing that I want to point out is the same guys who look at our videos, right? Because before we ever filmed any videos, before we ever posted any videos, I never even thought about it that way. But there would be guys who say, wow, you bring pride to the country. They will be like, oh, you dating a white girl is bringing pride to the country. Okay. And that was the most stupid thing I've ever heard, because that doesn't, like, my personal life does not. It has
that bringing
nothing.
Pride to China.
But then also, those are the same people who would say Chinese girls should not date foreign men. And those will be the people who say, oh, if you are a Chinese girl and then you fell in love with a foreign man, and that's just like a regular relationship, then they are some sort of easy girl.
Yeah.
Those are the same people.
Yeah. They're the exact same person.
The guy who says that, who comments on our video, who says, I bring pride to the country, would then immediately go to another uploader's account, and then who's like a girl dating like a foreign man, and then he would be like, oh, you're such like a easy girl who just like dates anyone.
It's so sad, because like girls they get a lot more trouble when it's like a dude is being put on a pedestal.
Sure. And I mean, I understand it. I understand exactly the logic that went into them saying it. Yeah. Okay? The logic is somehow I beat out the competition of all the, I guess, foreign or white men around you.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay? And then I got you.
You got me.
Yeah. But the same logic applies to the girls. You don't think a girl who goes to America and then, or anywhere, you know, you don't think a girl who goes abroad and then...
She's beating out this competition.
Yeah.
She took my man. She took my white man!
She took the man that you rightfully own and deserve.
I had him.
You have a birthright.
It's my birthright to have first dibs on any white man I see.
So I have a lot of respect for the girls who are in another country and then dating foreign men as well, because, you know.
Also, for one, that's scary too. It's like, it's another culture. Yeah. Just like us, it's like new culture. It's terrifying.
Too bad we never get along though. Too bad, like, the Chinese guy, white girl couple never gets along with the Chinese girl and white guy couple, or any guy couple, because we're just like a completely different breed. And usually I don't think we find each other's like mate attractive. You know? Yeah. Like usually. I'm just, this is probably me stereotyping, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Like usually the girls who date foreign men are not the girls that fit the conventional Chinese beauty standard.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And the guys who tend to date foreign girls, the guys who date foreign girls are also not conventionally attractive to Chinese girls.
True.
I'm just saying that. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Just putting it out there.
You leave a comment, tell us what you think.
Oh boy, we're gonna sparks will fly in the comment section.
Yeah, you tell me what you think. Like if you ever go to America, there's gonna be girls who are like, oh, I just really want like a K-pop boy. Like there will be girls who are so obsessed with K-pop that they would date anyone who looks Asian.
It's so unfortunate, but yes, Asian men have definitely been fetishized a lot more ever since K-pop became so popular in America now.
Anime, all that stuff.
Not so much anime. I think it was because of like K-pop like really exploded. Like BTS, once everyone started seeing how cool they can move and their colorful hair, they're like, I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah, I think so. And as an Asian guy, you should never be like, oh wow, yes, no. You shouldn't date someone just because someone fetishizes your race.
Oh God.
Just like the Asian girls, I don't think the Chinese girls should be running around trying to only date exclusively foreign men because they somehow think that they are like those are not the girls that ever want to date.
No.
So here's what they do, okay? And they, on one hand, say Chinese men should protect Chinese girls.
Right.
Okay? They, on one hand, calls Chinese girls who date foreign men easy girls. Okay? And then they turn around and then they say the Western world oppresses Asian men. And then they turn around, they're like, oh, but like Asian men get discriminated against in the Western world. And they're like, Asian guys that go out there, they never get any attractive girls to like them. And then number one, that's so self-pitying.
That's just making you the victim. So if anyone asks why you're single,
they're like, oh, because I'm Asian, because I'm Chinese, and like, they never like Chinese men.
See, that's just heartbreaking.
The minute you say that is the minute you lose. Number one.
Yeah.
And number two, the examples that they point to is this fucking guy. Okay? The example that they point to on why like the Western world has painted the evil image. Okay? They just watched one too many Nathan Rich videos. Okay? They just like then they have this idea that the Western world painted this evil image of the Asian man who
steals the white women.
Who steals white women. It's Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
The guy's name is Fu Manchu. It's like a Marvel villain or something. It's like a Chinese guy or an Asian guy who came in, okay? And he had like a weird beard going, okay? And he's like stealing all the white women. So me. I'm Fu Manchu. I am Fu Manchu. I'm the evil Asian Chinese villain who is in America stealing white women, okay?
If you can see this video, he's stolen me. I can't get out. He won't let me go.
So they're accusing America of painting this evil image of Chinese men coming in to steal white women, while also at the same time, they're painting this evil image of a white guy, okay, coming in with this big ass nose, okay, with like his beard, with like, you know, his like bald head, just like coming in all fat and and just like all the Asian girls.
Oh my gosh.
Just like he's like a walking cannon who just like, oh, here's a Chinese girl, let me just go steal her.
It's just this, everyone's got this Marvel comic idea that like this man can take a woman away and then that's it, they're theirs.
Or, you know, it could be love.
Yeah, it could be love.
Or, you know,
I don't ever think of that.
It could be a normal relationship where everything just works well and then they have kids and babies.
It doesn't have to be like, oh, she's stolen, get her back.
I understand that there are girls who would go, I don't care, anyone foreign, I'm down. And then if it's a Chinese man, then she would say like, oh, you need to have a house, a car, and steady income.
There you go.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand all that. And those girls are easy girls.
No.
Okay, easy girls exist for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying, you should not be worried about them.
No.
Because those girls are not, like, they're not
the
who
ones
you want to
want.
date.
They're
Exactly.
not the ones you want.
Exactly, you
don't
deserve
want an
way
easy
better.
girl anyway, so just let them make their own choices.
Yeah.
They can do it.
I'm just saying, I'm not worried about any man trying to come and steal my girl.
Yeah,
Because
you guys can even go back and watch one of our videos about the guy who sent me that DM. I sent it to Mike immediately. He has nothing to worry about. That was a white man coming for me! And I said no. I said no.
the whole theme of videos like this is gonna be me just reading up strange news all over the world and then sharing it with you because you're just a beautiful, innocent soul who knows nothing and you're like a pure angel. Okay? And I just corrupt you with all these dirty knowledge that I have about the world. And then I rant about all these annoying topics and I have a problem with all the parties involved.
Yes.
We hope you guys enjoy watching this video.
Yes. Thank you for listening.
Tell us what you think.
Exactly. Leave a comment, live comment.
Yeah.
Talk to your animals. Do whatever.
Yeah. And subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Hit the like button.
Hit that like button.
And we will see you next time.
See you next time.